another word about layering your garden from short things to tall things. Right here I have planted this little pink primrose plant that's a native plant. I'm going to spread these out. In fact, I'm probably going to move them out of this area, or most of them out of this area, but that's a short plant. Then right on the other side of this little area, I had these shorter zinnias planted. As you go back into the garden, there are some marigolds. In fact, these marigolds that are coming up right now are Cracker Jacks, and they'll get pretty tall. Behind that area, I have iris. Iris they're everything's seasonal just about, but after iris bloom, they'll get kind of ugly to plant. So what I do is I plant other things in front of the iris that'll come along later. So I layer things not only by height, but also by seasons, so that subsequent crops can cover that. Cover what's not. Okay, let me take you on back here. Okay, so behind this area, I have these Shasta daisies, which do get tall. And I have these tall, well, it's a type of elephant ear. It's not a real elephant ear. And then I have, that is a Louis Odier rose, which is a very, very, very fragrant rose. But it's not real tall, but it's taller than, and I see we have a little bud. See that over there in the corner? That's Summer Carnival hardy hibiscus coming up. It is, I'll show you pictures of one that I had last year. It is a glorious plant. It's a good filler. It almost looks like a huge coleus, a beautiful coleus. So let me see, and then I showed you this. I spent probably too much time talking about this. This just volunteered. This is my pumpkin plant that has just come up from last year's seed. I had planted in that spot Carolina jessamine, which is a lovely jessamine, and this pumpkin seed, this pumpkin's about to have huge amount of little pumpkin. I'm gonna have to put some kind of trampoline under these to support these pumpkins. But anyway, do you see this one? This is the Carolina jessamine. That's I built this little structure for my Carolina jasmine to grow. A place for my it's also another very fragrant plant I'm pretty sure Carolina jessamine is native to Mississippi, and it's extremely fragrant. But you'll see across here, see this little circular area? That's a low area. This whole area is going to be planted with strawberry plants, which are low growing. Behind the strawberry plants, I have planted phlox, a lavender, bluish lavender phlox. That's not blooming right now, but next year it'll come back and it'll be beautiful, and it'll grow right there. These are marigolds and calendulas that are annuals, and they will not return, but they're shorter, they're taller than the phlox, but they're shorter than some other things. Behind that, I have some little pots of herbs, and then behind that, I have this lavender beds. I've just shared and then some roses growing in this area. That's a Clara Austin rose. Well, that's a lemon balm. And behind the lemon balm, I have a Clara Austin rose, which is another very fragrant rose. That's the Heavenly Blue Morning Glory. Early this spring, I said that one of my goals was to hide the view of my neighbors, so I put this trellis thing up, and I'm growing everything that I can on this so that will be obscured. Behind the morning glories, it's not blooming now, but it's growing well, is a yellow Banksia, Lady Banksia, Lady Banks Rose, which will completely cover this entire area, the backgrounds. It's like I said, I go from back to front, and that's going to go up and over and just completely cover that area. And then I will have a tight screen from whatever's behind me.